Hey, it's great to be with you again today. When you spend a lot of time with people, do you ever kind of start to look at some of the things they say or the way they act, and you start to get a little agitated, and you start to get a little peeved about the way they carry themselves or the way they talk, and maybe it's the way they talk about other people or the way they talk about their job or sometimes, you just get, sometimes I don't even like the way you look, you know? And we start to point the finger at people and we start to judge them about, well, just about how they are. And I don't think we're supposed to do that, are we? Right? I mean, we look at some people and we go, you know what, that guy, he's a big jerk. I don't like him at all. And we start to judge him for things that we don't know anything about sometimes, right? And in the New Testament, Jesus says, hey, man, why are you judging someone? You're looking at them and you see they have a speck in their eye, this little splinter. And you start to point the finger at them and judge them for that splinter in their eye, and you have a plank in your eye. A plank, right? Compared to a splinter, a plank is a big problem. It's like a 2x4 right in your eyeball. That's got to leave a mark, doesn't it? And Jesus is saying this. Listen, you actually, when you look at that thing that is in your eye, that thing that's in your life, it's a plank and you're aware of it and you know it, but you kind of ignore it, right? But you see this little thing that's wrong with somebody else and you judge them when you should be taking care of that thing that's in your own eye first. When you start to realize that we all have problems, we all have issues that we need to deal with, and we shouldn't be looking at somebody else and criticizing them and condemning them for something that's wrong in their life when we have this huge thing. Right? We had this huge issue in our lives that we're just ignoring because, well, that's okay because I'm me and they're a jerk and I'm not. When in fact, they're probably not a jerk, but they're trying to deal with that issue in their life just as we're dealing with the issue in our life. So as we go through these days, we need to remember that we're all dealing with something. We're all dealing with some sort of baggage. And one of the things that we can do to help others is to be loving and caring and compassionate when we talk to them about things that are going on in their lives. And then maybe they'll be the same way with us. May God continue to pour out his grace, mercy, and blessings on each and every one of us until we get to meet again. Amen. Amen.